Now on Channel 4, the new documentary series New Muse. This week we'll be looking at the music video Still Here and the themes around the making of a music video. Dream pop is an atmospheric subgenre of alternative rock music. Dream pop immerses the listener through druggy and mystical imagery through the music and instruments. It was Barry Keith Grant that said, "All genres have subgenres." This suggests that this allows audiences to identify them specifically by their familiar and what becomes recognizable characteristics, and common characteristics of dream pop music found in such songs such as Royals by Lorde and Still by Daughter, with the breathy vocals, use of guitars as a prominent instrument. Dream pop immerses the listener through druggy and mystical imagery through the music and instruments. This can be found in songs like Bernstein by Sigur Rós, in which their music videos use lighting, colour and mise-en-scène to further immerse the experience of the listener. With this in mind, let's analyse this week's music video, Still Here by Mortal. The reason why this song was chosen out of the hundreds of this genre is due to the ease that this song has. It has a slow build-up and eventual payoff, which is demonstrated through the music video. Other song choices were LaRoux's Bulletproof and Florence and the Machine's Dog Days of Rubber. These songs were also possible to cover, however. Both Bulletproof and The Dog Days of Rubber are both very well-known songs, so Still Here was chosen due to the unknown artist. The song itself is a mismatch of multiple genres such as baroque pop. However, the song itself still presents itself carrying dream pop characteristics. The artist Mortal is a 15-year-old artist. She appeals to the market demographic of both males and females aged between 16 and 25, keeping the typical audience to the dream pop genre. Her age is suitable to the genre, as other artists such as Lorde, who started when she was 15, also entered into the music arena. Her age can also be seen as a role model for others of her age and shows what you can achieve if you have the talent for it. Her appearance hails the resemblance to the artist Yukari from the album Echo, opting for the white jumper, which works as a symbol of both innocence of her love, while to contrast its balance, the blank tank top, which may represent her anger and sorrow. Though this video doesn't focus on voyeurism or the male gaze, it's very tame. Unlike music videos that get a lot of media attention due to the controversy of voyeurism in music videos such as Nicki Minaj's Anaconda or Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball, which the artist draws in an audience due to the provocative nature of the music video, which draws in a large audience. In Still Here, the music video, however, we see a far more subdued character in the form of Mortal, who is represented to be more modest than her counterparts Nicki and Miley. This can be compared to musicians such as Regina Spektor, LaRoux and Marina and the Diamonds, who show themselves as more of a person with a character rather than being objectified due to skimpy clothing or provocative dancing in music videos. Both Mortal and the music video follow typical genre convention. Like many dream pop music videos, it revolves around love, and in this music video it shines through. In this respect, it challenges typical genre conventions, as it is no longer a love story. It is about someone who is bitter and angry but also in love, who feels robbed by death. From a marketing standpoint, this is something we don't often see. The challenge of typical genre conventions makes this video stand out. It was Jason Mattel that said the industry plays with the genre to sell products to the audiences, which we think that this music video does do, though the narrative of the music video and the song and the ending in an open narrative, leaving the ending open to interpretation, not often done in music videos, and what we see in the music video follows Goodwin's theory of amplification narrative, meaning that these type of music videos may use both performance and narrative with connotations of the meaning. These are designed to be a creative form of story or artistic statement informed by the lyrics or meaning of the song, which can be seen throughout the music video. In contrast, Regina Spektor videos Us follows a totally disjuncted narrative, in contrast to Still Here's amplified narrative. Some of the scenes that can show this amplification is in the sequence in the bedroom, where she wakes up from a nightmare. The lyrics read, "I dream you're still here," and we see Mortal wake up from a nightmare, turning to where her partner should be, but instead of finding him, she's greeted by nothing. We see the camera tilt up, showing her despairing face, and she gets up to greet another day without him by her side. In the case of Regina Spektor's music video Us, it's a very abstract music video, though it shows originality in this difference, the unique mise-en-scène with the shabby chic meets steampunk style. Yet there are visual links between the lyrics and visuals during the course of the music video. From the visuals, we see the story of her building a city and a home, and meeting strange caricatures of generals and dictators, while the lyrics tell a story of perhaps celebrities and politicians and how the public treats them, rewarding them with praise and admiration when they do well, but later say it's all our fault. This can be compared to Still Here's music video, where the narrative is not so simply given, and there is an element of where the audience needs to make up the narrative cues, thus making the whole experience one in which there is an active spectatorship from the audience. On the other side of the spectrum, there's Katy Perry's Last Friday Night, in which the lyrics relate to the visuals, for example, with the lyrics "There's a stranger in my bed," and pictures of last night ended up online. Both show that actually that was going on in the music video. The audience are in a passive spectatorship where they are told the narrative through the lyrics and visuals that the director was going for. In the audience survey we did for this series, we asked them to rate on a like-it scale, ranging from 5 being unnecessary to of the highest importance, on what micro and macro elements of importance of each element of the music video. What our audience said was that having social commentary was one of the least important factors to include, though editing and cinematography were the most important factor to include. With that in mind, we can see how the director has tried to focus on this element in the Still Here music video through dynamic shots and added stylized layers onto the footage to give it a look like characters out of a Telltale game. This can also be compared with the Ladyhawke My Delirium music video, which includes animated stylistic elements which help amplify the illness she is suffering from, delirium. This can be seen as a tip-off to the video, as the Still Here music video incorporates the animated style as to amplify how to Mortal nothing seems real enough to be the truth. The song develops this through the use of flashbacks and hallucinations of her partner. The editing in this music video is slowly paced to create a dreamlike state, with some footage slowed down to highlight the state of mind that the director wants to reciprocate with the audience. The strong colours help emphasise the state of mind that the audience sees. Everything is real, but at the same time, not. Other editing techniques used was the use of eyeline matches to show the viewer what the character was looking at and highlighting its important. Graphic matches were used slightly with the comparison of how things used to be between the couples in the past and how they are now. The 180-degree rule was also shown in this sequence, keeping Mortal on the left frame and the boyfriend character on the right. This helps the audience gain a sense of orientation and position within the music video. Standout camera techniques would be the crane shot used at the very beginning. In it we see the camera fall upon the spilt wine bottle and half-drunk glass of wine, followed by a zoom towards the bottle. This also works in the rule of 3 theory, where if the object is shown 3 times, it highlights its significance. In the case of the bottle, the final time we see it is near the end of the music video as she is heading up the stairs. Other music videos that exercise the rule of three is the chase and status time, in which the domestic assault occur 3 times to highlight the importance and meaning of the music video. The mise-en-scène in the music video tells a lot about the story that took place. The dense fog that she is enveloped in throughout the film can be metaphorical of how she was lost and alone in her life. Further iterated by Mortal's performance, her facial features show how she is constantly in pain, despairing and unable to move forward. Much alike Lady Hawk, My Delirium, we see her aimlessly wandering around her motel room, her face muted, until, alike Mortal, she gets up and tries to move on. Mortal's body language throughout the music video is shown to be defensive, with her arms crossed, often sitting bent forward, showing how she is trying to protect herself. This changed towards the end of the video, where she puts her hands down and realizes she needs help. Her makeup is minimal to make the situation seem more realistic and appear as though we are catching a person during her daily life. The settings are often seen in indie pop music videos, such as the Bats for Lashes video, What's a Girl to Do, which feature a forest, and Ellie Goulding's Anything Could Happen video that takes place on a beach. There are a few typical conventions of the genre through this video that does challenge the genre by showing the artist on a decking, sitting on a recliner next to her partner beside a burning log burner. This is not often seen, so offers something new to the genre. That's all we have time for today. Please join us tomorrow when we'll be looking at the Sia video and the text surrounding the video.